Gemini, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing a reading for you. It is for the beginning of November. I hope you're doing amazing, Gemini. This reading is a love reading. I will be looking into their feelings, a person that is showing up, obviously, in your reading. You decide who this person is to you. I'm not telling any names, and I would say that you should decide who this person is. And some of you might have been watching readings for a long time. Maybe your person have changed. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see what is their feelings, intentions, and what are your feelings and intentions? What is happening in your surroundings? Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. So, we have the Eight of Swords. I feel someone here is very much, they want to break the wheel. They want to get out of their head, but they keep saying that they are stuck. The situation is stuck. Their hands are tied here. You might be dealing with a Libra. I feel that this person is, they feel they have to walk away, that they're out in the cold. This person is struggling to find the confidence. They might be, I feel this person here, Gemini, is someone that could be dealing with trauma and wounds from the past, a past experience. And they grow up. So I feel like since this person as adult age, whenever you decide that to be, this person have, they could be muscly or they could be putting this mask on. I feel like they're trying to seem very much together. They are together. They could have a very good job, or there's something about them that is masking wounds from the past. There could be a past relationship or even all the way back to childhood. This person knows that they cannot really camouflage these wounds forever because they will show up in their life, and possibly these wounds did show up when it comes to this connection because you were someone that did make them feel complete, and they were not able to return that to you because this person is carrying this ego, this anger, this hot and cold. There's something that they're carrying, and therefore they feel that they have sabotaged the connection. They need to walk away from the connection, but the thing is that there is help. So they are not looking at the option is that, okay, regardless of what's been said and done, if there is reflection or I can address it or I can heal, there's a possibility to show a different face. A different face basically as they are thinking and reflecting here. And sorry, I'm just waking up after a very bad night of sleep. Seeing here is the Nine of Swords, but I wanted to get up anyway. So one of those things. Anyway, so bear with me. I see that they might have gone through a tough divorce, either as a child again or in their life. It was unfair. It was toxic. They had to, I don't think justice was served, and maybe they decided to carry this anger from something that happened to them, and they tried to fix what's on the outside. So if there was any outside wounds or affecting their career or something like that, they just been patching up the outside, the surface, whatever they need to fix so they look good, or something that really didn't heal the trauma. That's what I'm getting with this person. They might have Capricorn, Libra in their chart, Gemini. So right now they are looking at, okay, what can they do? Can they do anything? Because at the moment they're only looking at what they can do from the perspective of their ego still. But because they have the devil and the justice, they're also thinking about the cause and the consequence. Is it going to catch up with them? And their intentions is to stay in the cold or to walk away. It's like walking away from the possibility to get help, because they have already been in the warmth. The warmth has been with you. You have been deeply hurt as well by this person, I feel. And it's like you have your happiness, you're holding on to your happiness. I feel that you could both have some kind of trauma from the past, but I feel this person's trauma is different than yours. Yours could be to the strain from caring for others. So you could be a giving, like empath here. So you constantly have to fix yourself afterwards or heal afterwards to ensure that you look after yourself, basically. But there's there's trauma, but it's ego based, their way of coping with it. Yeah. So I feel here, okay, so some of them could be dealing with, like, gone through war, basically, like real difficult situations. They could see death. They could have seen death in the eyes. They could have, like, something to do with money and wealth. This person could have been wealthy at a young age, perhaps. They could have been traveling away to foreign countries, wealthy, but something caught up with them. They could have tried to leave their problems by covering up in wealth and joy, in a sense, on the outside, and it made them feel better for a while, but then something caught up with them. They can have some addictions. It doesn't have to be something like addictions like in very intense. It can just be bad habits. I'm getting bad habits old habits die hard. I feel that when someone gets close to them and tell them the truth, even though the truth heals them as well, they run away. And that could have happened with you as well. Like they saw that as they have to transform. Doesn't even have to be something that you told them to change or anything. It doesn't have to be anything harsh. I think it was the opposite. You gave this person love and truth, but they couldn't really handle it. So here with the Justice, I feel again they're realizing now what the cause and the consequence of not accepting the love and not opening up, because running away seemed easier at the time, or not healing seemed easier at the time. So they could have also an addiction they're trying to protect, and that is a habit bad habit they're trying to protect. A lot of people are, let's say, functional addicts of some kind, and it can be so many things. I do think that, won't go into my philosophy, but all of us, our brains are very complex, and I think that everyone has a bit of a grain of everything in them. Everyone has a bad habit. Everyone has a little bit of something in them, I feel, that obviously when it comes to a diagnose of mental illness, if it comes to diagnose of what's an addiction, that's obviously you're seeking therapy. You can say, oh, this person suffers from trauma because now they've been seeking therapy, so now you can tell they have it. But I feel here it has to do with them postponing going inwards and feeling the pain that they are carrying, and the pain that they have been carrying for so long, and given their pain to other people and pushing people away. One of them is you, and you are someone that they love. So they're pushing you away because you are not reflecting anger, or you're not really, it's like they're not getting the reaction they wanted. But it's like, it's kind of very complicated. This person is complicated. You can't tell by looking at them. They are good at hiding it, but they could also, I see that they are holding on to a pattern that they've been there for a long time, wanting to get help, wanting to walk away, but they have not yet taken that step. But I do see that you, Gemini, have made them feel complete. The complete feeling is starting to be a feeling that they miss. They are missing feeling this way. They got a taste of feeling complete with you. At the time, it scared them. So they pushed you away, perhaps. They could have been mean as well in some type of way. They left you out in the cold, could block you, mocked you, try to stop you. But this person, I feel this person moved away quite fast and you felt wounded the way they moved away. Now they miss the feeling that you gave them when they were together with you. Now they want to give this love back to you because they have been facing a consequence of their actions and they have been seeking help. This person might be getting therapy. They are reducing triggers. So it looks like they are slowly but surely reducing the triggers and starting to understand and accept what damaged them, not healing trauma or wounds did have on their life and how it affected this relationship. So they're realizing that it has taken a long time, almost as long time it took me to spit out these words. My coffee is not strong enough for a few hours sleep, but hey, that's how it is. So for the longest time, they've been trying to juggle this healing addiction, healing addiction, healing addiction, healing addiction. So one foot in, one foot out, constantly. They haven't apologized. It's possibility here that they were dealing with abuse from a father figure or a father figure that abused authority and stole opportunities from them. Perhaps their father had mental illness, perhaps personality disorder, I'm getting depression, bipolar disorder, or any other mental illness that they didn't address at the time. Again, many that are even from my age, I would say 1970, is often people that don't address mental illness before this time, basically. I think, something like that. So I feel like their father or grandfather or ancestors here, there was a wound or trauma that was carried from one person to the other, and it was a battle. Someone could have been very manipulative. Someone could have said they have the skills that they don't. It was, I feel your person from a young age had to protect themselves from a father figure they looked up to, but at the same time they were a child. They wanted love, but they got so little love, like such a small gesture in return. And I feel that their mother met, like, it was a toxic relationship. They got children. They could have a brother or sister, and they grew up not understanding who they were until they met you. I feel that you helped them look at themselves in the mirror and face their demon. But when they faced the demon, they kind of blamed you, that you were the cause of facing the demon, because if they didn't meet you, they wouldn't face the demon. So they ran away. That's often a natural reaction, because being reminded that they have a demon inside by looking themselves in a mirror when they are with you, that is a scary experience. So they've seen the truth now. And I see that and strongly feel that they've had progress. They've had progress here. Yeah, exactly. They've had progress, and now they want to show you the same love that you showed and shared to them. Regardless of the outcome, I see someone here that have seen something about themselves that they now can face, because they have started the healing journey and the healing process. and it's thanks to you. Picking up, so we have Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn. Again, we have the Emperor in reverse. 2 children, they could have 2 children. They might also, if you're dealing with an Aries, or it is possible that they did meet someone that where it reflected their mom and dad, and how the dynamic was between them and their sibling, and they now realize that there is a pattern and they need to break this pattern. And they have inner struggles. They are not stable, but they are better. They found a way to deal with their demon, and they are confessing to themselves that they have a demon and the impact that the demon is causing. So they are not in denial as they were before. So now they know that this love with you, it cannot be rushed. They want to take this leap and be brave, and they understand they have to be patient. But they're struggling. I am seeing as well that this person, so they might have either a drinking habit, drug habit, prescription drug habit. It could be something like that, or it is something that is giving them confidence, and it's something that is canceling out the noise around them at the time. And maybe it's something they started using at the age where they had a lot of siblings or arguments in the family, dysfunctional family, and it sort of numbed them and they feel confident. So even though they're removing whatever vice that turned out to be, they now are also struggling with their confidence a little bit, because they used to, in love or moving forward with you, they probably were more confident, or they feel that they were a different person. That person is, more sleek, better looking, that they can act a certain way, which will give them this confidence. But now they don't have the same confidence anymore, basically. So, but they have more confidence, but they could be like me stuttering right now. maybe they can't sleep. So they have to show you the new version of them, which is sincere, but they are not functioning the same way. That's what I'm getting. So it's like an awkward thing for them to share that with you, that they aren't as confident, that it's something that's going on inside their mind. I feel it's not something about the judgment from you. It's something about their own ego is still fragile, even though they are prepared to give up the ego, give up the vice that is causing them to feel that their ego needs to be fueled by some kind of poison. But they are dealing with that. But now they have to overcome their inner struggle to say, okay, why do I need to have this ego in order to communicate my love, and so on and so forth. But they are getting there. So they want to give you this offer, they want this new beginning. They really want to invest in you, but it has to do with communication. It's like an awkward silence in a way. They haven't got the same reach or access to you as before. And I think anyone knows how awkward it can be if you're not on talking terms with someone, and you feel, oh, actually I want to speak to this person, but that would be quite weird if I just, it's not weird, but I think a lot of people will feel this way. And maybe this person, if they're a masculine here, which I think it is, they might feel that, oh, well, this should be quite straightforward, I'm a male, I should take the lead here. But then they're like, oh, they're quite fickle. So you might have to help them, but it just depends if you want to speak with them. I see the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So a boost is here for this new contact, this new, like a conversation, this talk. You're not expecting it or holding on to having a talk with them. It seems that for many of you, or for most of you, Gemini, you might not even be thinking of this person at all, because you have options here with the Four of Cups. You are focusing on your finances, the opportunities you have. Some of you could be really reflecting on what makes you happy, what makes you thrive. Some of you could have dealt with a tricky work environment, so you had to focus on finding a new job. That's not easy to settle, change, right? So I see here Four of Pentacles. So many of you are like, oh, I'm going to go for security. I'm holding on to security here. I feel for many of you, you could have almost taken on some of this person's wounds. I don't know how long ago since you spoke to them, but if it's recent, you might feel like this Four of Pentacles is that holding on to the pain, holding on to the lack of love that was shown, lack of love. You felt that what was this? It feels cold in here. It feels like I can't be happy on my own. Why do I hold on to something here? What is it I'm holding on to? It's almost like they have given you this scarcity mindset in a way, and you're trying to shake it off. You're also trying to pass less judgment on yourself for even holding on to something that you're not sure what you're holding on to, basically, maybe even a strain, and maybe hiding as well. It's quite a stagnant place when it comes to love. It's not so easy to release it. It's always easier said than done, you know. It's about if you have a habit of, let's say, well, I can give an example. I used to use Instagram all the time. It was normal. Post a story, posted pictures. It was just, I don't even have following so many, but yeah, anyway, I stopped. And then suddenly a year went by and I thought, oh, let's post a picture today. And I didn't. And it was like, maybe I'm over it. But it's weird, right? So you're like, but why? It's something you stop. So if you had to protect yourself from this person and you felt, oh, I don't want to see, like I saw their demon and I don't want to see their demon. It's hurting me. I'm trying to move on from this person. And if I have to go anywhere to be reminded of them, I'd rather stay here, because again, I've created my own cocoon in here. Yeah, that is my help. I went in to find my own cocoon, but now actually I'm out in the cold. So, but then you're like, oh, but I'm feeling good here. I don't want to pursue. Maybe I need to get help again. So you might sort of be holding on to that. You're saying, no, I'm not moving. It's almost like you have a very nice place to stay. You have your cat, your dog, your children if you have, or maybe you have even a new boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that. Like you have everything around you. You have a new job. You have some of you have a new job. You could have also recently signed a contract that is giving you boost in your income, so you're focusing on that, right? It's not easy to just start a new job. Your whole routine is changing. So it's a lot of stuff like that is keeping you away from this person. But part of you is longing for them. Part of you is curious, oh my God, how it's, how things turn out with them. You have closed the door, but at the same time, you are curious about answers. Yeah. But in your feelings, you are saying, someone came in, they were stealing from me, they caused chaos. And I believe that this person is the very reason that I do not believe in love. So why would I turn to this person? Absolutely no way. So you are saying here, and your intention is that, I have a new opportunity to make money doing something I enjoy. I get praise, I get, a good feeling. It's boosting my self-esteem. It's making me feel that I am in the right place. So why would I even look at this person? So for many of you, it's a no, I'm not going to pursue this person, or I'm not going to open up a door to allow them possibly to repeat past mistakes, and to again dump their trauma on you. So for many of you, you don't want to see this person, you don't want to risk anything. So if you're dealing, for example, with someone with addiction, of course you can relapse. And if you've seen pain because of someone's demons, then everyone is different. Everyone is different how people deal with different situations. I think personally, I think that when it comes to certain, let's say, viewing, if it's coming from others, right, repeating something, you see someone's demons, but it's due to either a mental illness or addiction, right? I think you need to have this unconditional love for the person, but also really be able to separate yourself from the situation and not take it on as personal. And I think that's only possible perhaps when you're dealing with family, or it's easier because it's unconditional love kind of thing, and that can take time. Maybe it doesn't happen before you're in your 40s, or it's difficult to do with someone that is not your blood related, because you are like, that's also, there is a lot of being in love or finding a partner, right? That's where you have to be really vulnerable. So you're like, why would I take on what's in it for me here? Like, this person have already dumped their BS on me, but I'm holding on to them, but I don't want to allow an opportunity to do that again. So you find yourself between a rock and a hard place when it comes to how you want to deal with this person. So however it seems that there is an apology. It seems that this person is going to contact you. They are going to be subtle. So because they are being subtle, you are passing less judgment. And because you might have also moved on and put the past in the past, you might be, strategic, protecting yourself here. But for many of you, you are also taking a risk, which you feel, okay, I need to take this risk. I feel like now it's time to take that risk. I need to understand what's going on, or why I felt the way I did, and what's happening with this person. Most importantly, why are they here? Why are they turning up? So for many of you, it's individual. I would never recommend to say, oh, I'm a Gemini, and the Rainbow Wizard said, oh, face this person, because I think you should, because that might help you heal or whatnot. So never do that. I think it's more to do with, you will understand why you do what you do when this person contacts you. That's more the message here. So your intentions, Gemini, is there's an exciting opportunity that have come up in your life, and it's to do with your passion, and you're feeling good. You're receiving the attention that you desire. So when this person come into your life, however, you're also going to feel good about it. Even though you're looking over your shoulder and you're saying, oh, I'm feeling so good. I see this person, they caused me this in the past, so I've got to be cautious. But again, they're not coming in to cause chaos. So I feel here that you are passing less judgment on the situation, and you are sort of observing what they're going to do. Okay, I'm going to clarify. Yeah, it's ego. There's definitely an ego in this between the two of you naturally, because something happened in the past that was difficult to digest. So, but there is passion between the two of you. They have a lot of love to give to you. They want to give the love back to you that you once gave to them. So that is their intention. You are juggling projects at the moment. There's collaboration. So you could be really busy. You're trying to keep your mind above water. So it could take a lot of, energy of you. You might have met this person through work as well. So I feel this connection was meant to be. You're happy in each other's company. You feel comfortable around each other. You feel content. Even if you haven't spent too much time, it's a feeling you get when you're around each other. Yeah, bringing less judgment of self and others, choosing a path that aligns with your talents. So for many of you, Gemini, actually the way you heal from this person, or perhaps even more so, how you will be open to see the love or receive a little bit of that love this person wants to return to you without feeling too, you're being a little bit strategic, but you're like, okay, I'm going to see how that makes me feel. So that's more what you're exploring here. It's that someone is contacting you. Your first action here is to walk on eggshells and thinking that I'm never going to answer their call or open their email. No way. However, as you keep receiving sweet gestures from this person, these are gestures that isn't, I would say they're quite subtle. So it's not, oh, let's forget about what happened. No, I see that they are trying to show you that they are changing, and they're trying to show you that they want to give you the love that you once did give them, and which was the reason for them starting this significant healing process. So it's quite a complex situation I'm diving into in this reading. But yeah, it's underlying reason. However, it's never about the excuse here. Damage that's been done has been damage that's done, and that's why everyone gets their own traumas, right? So, but I feel here something is changing, which is positive. It has to do with a new beginning. Aces are wonderful. Aces is, I got my finances sorted. I'm doing something I'm passionate about. Might have signed a contract. You're feeling very, very excited about your future. I'm going to add a few more messages. They could have Pisces in their chart, sending you loving messages. This person could have a very specific dress, how they dress. They dress in bright colors, perhaps. They could look younger, a lot younger than their age, like 10 years. Even younger than that. Even if they lived a hard life in many ways, they look younger. This could be the one. Message of concern. You deserve love. High honor. So, yeah. Gemini, I see that you have climb the ranks in your life where you might have gone from rags to riches, and it's hard to climb that ladder. It requires focus and health and to reach the wealth. It's difficult, it's not easy. And you might have overcome bad health yourself. So you are quite conscious here. I see that you are protecting your bliss very closely. You're monitoring your bliss very closely. You are like, ooh, any sniff of chaos or someone that could drag you down. No, but for many of you, you are opening up to see what this person has to say for various reasons. And that could be one, you want to understand the closure or what happened, or some of you, depending on the relationship you've had to them, it could be a new start, but it's very much in the beginning. And this reading is more about understanding what happened and understanding your feelings, maybe from a different perspective. So to me, that has to do with someone that you might not have seen for a while, and they are resurfacing here. So it's a bit of a complex one, but either way, regardless of what is going to happen between the two of you, this reading is trying to tell you that you see there's one cup missing, and one card missing in the aces, and that is the Ace of Cups. So you know that when you receive this Ace of Cups, you have it all, but you are in no rush because you have the Nine of Cups. So you are being very cautious, the most cautious you've ever been. And I believe in life, right? I think everyone has different things that they attract easier. Some is money, some is the energy, some is communication perhaps, and then it's love. So we are not all attracting the same as easily. I certainly don't. So let's say, you could manifest money with ease, and another person could be like, oh my God, it doesn't matter how hard I try, can't manifest money. Another is love. You see people walking in and out of relationship. Maybe on paper it looks like, oh my God, this person, how can they find so many partner suitors? They are always in a relationship, and me, I can never even find one single person to go for a date in years, for instance, right? So you're like, but there's we know it's a reason for that if we break it down. And because of what happened with you and this person, even if you do not plan to be with them, you're looking for love, when it comes, but it seems that regardless of the person, this reading is saying that this person's contact and communication and you interacting with them, if nothing else, it is here to help you heal, because you too, where someone was dumping their trauma, it wasn't yours, it's coming from their ancestors, their family, but somehow they made their problems yours. So if nothing else, it's saying here, communicating with this person as they are healing can also cancel out the trauma that you took on that wasn't even yours. So either way, you will heal and understand where you are and what it is that you want and who it is that you want in love. So it's quite a significant reading. Thank you for bearing with my jumpy speech. It's not that easy to speak always. It sounds always easy when other people do. So, Nine of Swords, yeah. Scattered thoughts here. Stress. Someone is really stressed about reaching out. Now, Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. Feeling... so this person, when they contact you, you're going to be concerned more than excited, all right? Because you and them have been out in the cold from each other for the longest time, and at some point, you might have Leo in your chart, by the way, and this person could have recently become single. So yeah, it's independent, self-made. So when you receive, you will receive a message. For you, it is concern. It's like you're looking at the phone like, oh my gosh, guess who messaged me? How dare they? You will have this reaction from this person. I see that. You are like, oh no, because immediately when you see the message, you will think of all the stuff that happened. And you are saying, my life's going so great. I don't want to contact them. So obviously, no, you wouldn't be here in this reading if there is someone that you have a restraining order. You shouldn't at least be here then, because we all have one of those. So, but this is someone that the last person you were in love with, now you have found yourself in a new place. And basically this person will send you a lot of subtle signs, but in the beginning you'll be thinking that this person is here to cause trouble. But as you see this person progress, and that this person is giving you these subtle romantic signs, okay, so you're going to go from being concerned to being like, okay, maybe I should also look at myself and think, why am I so against them? So again, use your discernment. The readings are, however, usually for someone that you have love for. I would never recommend to get a reading for someone that you hate, because I think we all have a long list of people that we do not want in our either reading in our lives. So please don't look for so this is someone that the last person you were in love with, and right now you are blaming this person because you feel that your love life have been sabotaged because of this love not working out. But the answer is going to be in this contact that you and this person might establish again, depending on your situation. All right, Gemini, please do like, subscribe, and leave a comment, share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week ahead.